Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about the best nuker in this game. That is the Trunda Gold Mallet, a dwarf attack based legendary. I think we all know about her, and a lot of people are interested in what does a top level Trunda look like in terms of gear. So in this video I will show you guys the gearing, mastery, and how to use Trunda properly, and some of my thoughts about if Trunda should be nerfed or not. I actually want to do a series of videos showing you guys other top tier nukers in this game like Foley, Yannicka, etc. They don't just do damage, they also have very unique kit and bring something unique to your team which no other champions can. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so here is the Trunda. I will say this is probably the strongest Trunda out there. And actually some of my clanmates, I saw their Trunda has higher attack compared to mine, but they put their Trunda in an immunity set. So in terms of pure damage, obviously Savage set is better. And if this is not the best Trunda, it's pretty high up there. So we can see super high attack, very good speed, and super high crit rate. If I give up a little bit more speed, and I can definitely get her attack much higher. And as an arena nuker, I think the speed need to be at least like 230-ish. So, and for resist and accuracy, they both need to be very low. And I think low resist is actually more important. You will need Trunda's resist to be lower than your buff strip. So like Madame's and Kaimar, something like that. But she has very high base resist, so it might be a little bit hard to gear, but I would say low resist is more important than low accuracy. And let me quickly show you guys the gear I put on this Trunda. So for weapon, a nearly perfect piece. Has every stats that I need. For the helm, also nearly perfect, but flat attack. If this is speed, it will be perfect. For shield, it's not that good, just double crit roll and speed roll. For the gauntlet, crit damage of course, a flat defense, if it's attack percentage, it's gonna be perfect. And for chest plate, attack chest plate with quad speed roll. And boots is attack percentage boots with very good substats. For the ring, a triple attack roll. For the amulet, I use a 6-star rare because as I said before, I need to avoid resist and accuracy, so I had to use a rare amulet. And for a banner, very typical nuker banner with very good like glyph. So some of the people might hate it and think it's a flex, but please know that these gears are not purchasable. They're all from dedication and hard work, and maybe you can do it too. Just stop wasting your gems with ancient shards and start to farm Fire Knight. We all know that she does damage, right? But there is also something special about her. That is this skill here, her A2. This is a single target skill that can one-shot enemies' entire team. And I think a while ago I saw Hell Hades' video. He's saying basically this 60% of damage will ignore any enemy's defense. And I kinda think it's true. Basically it's a one hit, then attack all other enemy with second hit, deal 60% of damage. So how it works is, for example, the enemy team has a Krisk that has 100k HP, and you use this A2 against Krisk, dealing 100k damage. Then this second hit is going to hit the rest of the enemy team with 60k damage, no matter how high their defense is. So this is actually kinda nuts, and I will show you guys how to use this skill properly in a bit. And in terms of mastery, this is the mastery I use for my Trunda. And everyone has a different offense style, so you might use a different one, but just you go with Helm Smasher. And for example, this one, increased damage inflicted to target with sleep by 12%. Because I use my Prince Kaimar a lot, I use my Kaimar as my buff strip, so this mastery is very important to me. Also this one here, damage inflicted increased by 4% for each debuff, I also use grip tuck a lot for Platinum Arena, so this is also really important. And I go with the defense tree, and I leave the last row blank because none of these are useful to me and they can be very harmful. The first one takes more damage, obviously no. Second one, it's going to mess up my team's turn order, so this one is also a no. And for the counterattack mastery, I think there's no need for counterattack because why do I bother to waste 5 seconds to counterattack when I can just one-shot the enemy's team? Also, the counterattack can be very dangerous because the enemy team might use this mastery here. If you counterattack and the crit hit, it's going to boost enemy's turn meter, so no counterattack. And for support tree, there's really nothing useful, so I would rather go with defense tree and leave the last row blank. Alright guys, enough talk. Let me show you guys my Trunda in action. So let's try this team here. Super high team power. And I'm going to use my Trunda with some buff strips. Okay, I think their Volgoth has the highest max HP. I'm going to use A2 on Volgoth. They all dead. If they don't have Swift Parry, Duchess should be dead. I'm going to reset and go again. And I'm going to A2 again. Alright, another Swift Parry. And let's try this team here with Necrit, and I'm going to use my Necrit too. So let me go like this. Okay, obviously their Necrit has the highest max HP, so I'm going to just A2 Necrit. The rest should be dead. Okay, Swift Parry. That's it. That's the power of her A2. And then let's try this team here. The power of Necrit is that there's no need for me to build my immunity nuker anymore. I will just have my Necrit protect my Trunda. Then everyone's is in immunity. Obviously I'm nuking Hegemon. Everyone still has full HP. And let's look at the HP bar. I think the Warlord here has the highest max HP. So I'm just going to A2 Warlord. That's it. And then we have this type of team here. Obviously a speed Siphi, right? Personally, I don't like speed Siphi because you have to speed tune every champion. Like if Siphi is like 370, their nuker has to be at least 250. So it makes no sense to me that the nuker has to be this fast. So I prefer to go like this. I have a Siphi and my Arbiter is still my fastest champion. I can just go like this. There's no reason to speed tune. I just go and AoE stun them. And that's it. No speed tune needed. And then let's try this team here. A Hegemon with 2 red affinity. So I have my team set up like this. All I need to do is go in there and use Kymar A2 and I can click auto. Okay, nuking Hegemon for sure. And I can click auto. Swift Parry, no problem. That's it. And then I want to talk about if Trunda should be nerfed or not. I think we all know that her damage is insane, right? But I think there's always a champion that is going to be the best nuker in the game. So it's like there always has to be a Lich King, right? So just let it be Trunda. There's no reason to nerf her damage. But what I'm not okay with is that why is her defensive stats so good? It's like, why is the best nuker in the game is also the tankiest nuker in the game? Like, look at this base HP. This is higher than most of HP based champion. So if I'm going to nerf Trunda, I will do something about the HP and defense, because this HP and defense just makes no sense. And also nerf the resist a little bit to make our life easier. Alright guys, that's it for this video. As you can see, her A2 is definitely very interesting. So if you don't want to bother, you can obviously just use A3. But if you want to be more careful, you can start with A2 for sure. And I hope you guys find something useful here. For my next video, I will be introducing my second favorite nuker in this game, which is Foley. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!